Tonight on NewsCenter, the different voices of campus join together at the Fall Choir Showcase. We get a glimpse at the volleyball game against Southern Indiana. And pets of all sorts dress their best at the costume contest. All this and more, tonight on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Xander Mack.
And I'm Heather Parks.
We want to remind our reviewers that they can find all of our episodes on msutv.net. Here is what is making headlines for October 19th, 2023.
Moorhead Dining Services had a food drive for anyone in need. Students were able to donate non-perishable food items at the Adrian Doran University Center, The Rock, Starbucks, and The Pod. They were also able to use flex dollars at The Pod in exchange for canned food donations. All food items were sent to Eagle Essentials and the Gateway Homeless Coalition in Moorhead. If you missed the drive, you are still able to donate select items to Eagle Essentials in room 206 in Aduct. A full list of acceptable items can be found on the Moorhead website under Eagle Essentials. To keep up with dining services and their events, follow their Instagram at Moorhead Dining.
Moorhead State's Duncan Recital Hall was filled with sound of music. NewsCenter reporter Kylie Pollett was there.
Moorhead State University Music Department showed off their talent at the Fall Choir Showcase.
So we tried to feature all of our choral groups on campus. So we started with our jazz vocal ensemble, concert choir, chamber singers, and our black gospel ensemble.
Along with these ensembles, MSU Choir Director Dr. Noel Weaver invited Montgomery County High School Chamber Choir to perform at Duncan Recital Hall.
I think they were so excited that even though it is our fall break right now, they still made the trip out. They could be at home right now, lounging on their couch, doing nothing productive, but they decided to come and spend the evening singing and making beautiful music with their peers and some random strangers they've never met.
While preparing for this concert, students worked with MSU's new choir director, Dr. Noel Weaver.
I think we were all a little hesitant because it's like, who's this new person? But I've just fallen in love with his directing and how he teaches, and I love being able to get different viewpoints because Dr. D did what he did, Professor Weaver does what he does, and it's very enlightening to see.
After weeks of preparation, students were able to come together under one passion.
Personally, music is the most wonderful tool. I always tell my students we don't teach music, we teach people, and it's really nice that our tool is music, so it's a very special thing.
This is Kylie Pollett reporting for NewsCenter.
If you are interested in joining an ensemble at Moorhead State, speak with your academic advisor or visit the Moorhead State University Cadill College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences website.
Get ready to jump out of your chairs and get on the dance floor. The Kentucky Center for Traditional Music is hosting the semesterly community square dance on Tuesday, October 24th. This event promotes the tradition of community dance. This semester dance caller is David Mason, who is known for his patient and clear teaching style and enthusiasm on the dance floor. Live music will be provided by the KCTM. All are welcome regardless of experience. The night in Aduct is free, but donations are welcome. For more information about the dance, visit Moorhead State website or email the KCTM at kctm@moorheadstate.edu.
Dean Sylvia Henneberg is taking a group of students to 42nd Annual Kentucky Book Festival in Lexington, Kentucky on Saturday, October 21st, and the festival will be held at the Joseph Bev Bookseller in Lexington and runs from October 18th to October 21st. With varying activities through the different days, about 150 authors in this year's lineup, with many of them right here in Kentucky. The exhibition is open to the public, but some parts may require tickets. For more information, to the Kentucky Book Festival's website or email Sylvia Henneberg at s.henneberg@moorheadstate.edu.
Later in the broadcast, learn more about Moorhead State Professor Stephen Militon's documentary and how to view it. But for now, let's look at some current conditions with our very own Abby Perry. How does it look out there, Abby?
Thanks, Heather. It's looking pretty cloudy today. We're getting into those chilly temperatures known for fall. We're looking at right now currently 64 degrees Fahrenheit, so it is jacket weather, so be sure to dress appropriately as we may be expecting rain in about half an hour to an hour. Thank you, Heather. We'll take a look at the extended forecast and more later in the program.
Are you ready to kickstart a career in journalism? Then come join the Trailblazer, Morehead State University's newspaper. Work with others to write intriguing stories to build your resume. Take awesome photographs for news stories. Then get published on the Trailblazer website. To learn more about the Trailblazer, contact faculty advisor John Flavel or visit the Trailblazer's website at thetrailblazer.net.
Looking for broadcasting experience? Morehead State Public Radio has got you covered. Collaborate with others to report on local events, or even pitch an idea for a program. Then go live on the radio station. Before you know it, you're a pro. If you would like to listen or be a part of Morehead State Public Radio, check out their website at wmky.org or tune in on 90.3 FM.
Photo Photography Club hosted the second part of their photogram workshop last Tuesday. The workshop taught students how to take, process, and develop photograms, along with tips on developing professional styles of shooting photos. Proceeds from admissions help students more educational events like these. For students who wish to learn more about photo photography, for more information about the Photo Photography Club, visit them at MSU_photo_club or email club faculty advisor Robin Moore at r.moore@moreheadstate.edu.
Public radio staff and students have been recognized by the Kentucky Broadcaster Association. WMKY received 14 different awards during the Impact Broadcast Awards ceremony for 2023. The KBA College Competition recognizes outstanding work of Kentucky student journalism broadcasters. WMKY placed in professional and college division and had 8 first-place finishers. The station won first place for Best Website. Former news director Leanne Potter won 2 first-place professional awards, and multiple students won in different areas. Congratulations to Haley Adams, Mary Carr, Ethan Jenkins, Kinley Jenkins, Annabelle Peterman, Clay Wallace, and all of WMKY on their accomplishments. Make sure to tune in to WMKY at 90.3 FM or through WMKY.org.
The Morehead State University Concert Choir traveled all the way to Pikeville, Kentucky this past Tuesday. They met with District 9 Kentucky Music Educator Submission high school students to help them with their all-state competition prize. The high school students who were unable to attend the all-state clinic hosted on MSU's campus earlier this September, so the choir met them to give them the same experience. Professor Noel Weaver went over the pitches, helping each part flow into one another, as well as building the students' confidence in performing the piece, Du bist wie eine Blume by Anton Bruckner. The rehearsal was a volunteer opportunity for MSU choir students. For more information about the concert choir or other musical opportunities on campus, visit the Morehead State University website.
The spirit of fall is coming to Morehead. The Morehead Harvest Festival features autumn activities for the whole family, including pumpkin carving, a scarecrow contest, a cornhole tournament, and more. Food and craft vendors will also be set up at the carnival. The Morehead Harvest Festival will be October 27th through the 29th at Morehead City Park, with times varying from day to day. For times and details on the event or to register a vendor booth, visit moreheadharvestfestival.com.
A professor at Morehead State University is being internationally recognized. Instructor of Mass Communication and Social Media, minor coordinator Stephen Middleton premiered his documentary at Louisville International Film Festival. His documentary, Stages and Waves, an excursion through challenging times, focus on how people continue to find creativity during the COVID-19 pandemic. This film also premiered at the Appalachian Film Festival in Hazard, Kentucky. It's been airing on KET since April 2023. All his documentaries can be found on his production company's YouTube channel at State Run Media Pro.
Jaden Morgan was with the breakdown of MSU volleyball's game against Southern Indiana from this past weekend.
Also, NewsCenter has a chance to visit Moorhead Dining Services Fall Feast at The Rock for evening of food and fun.
And stick around to catch all the spooky costumes at Rollover Rolled Ice Cream Pets Costume Contest and Puppy Crawl. We'll be right back after this.
Come down to Moorhead State University Campus Post Office, located at ADUC. On the first floor, through glass doors, you'll be able to find the helpful staff along with your package or packages.
Learn how you can empower yourself and others with College Moxie. College Moxie is a student organization that is all about women supporting women. Moxie's core values are lead with love, speak with respect, and engage with truth. You can find out more and join on their Instagram at Moorhead College Moxie. Elevate, empower, impact with College Moxie.
Good afternoon, Eagles. My name is Abby Perry, and I'll be bringing you your weather report today. So let's get right back into it. As a refresher, current conditions are a cool 64 degrees outside with cloudy conditions, predating our rain expected this evening. Humidity is at 58%, and winds are 9 miles per hour. Across the state of Kentucky, we are looking at colder and colder temperatures from mid-70s to mid-60s. Starting from Paducah, Bowling Green, and Ashland, we are in the 70s. And from Frankfort, Moorhead, and Lexington, mid-60s, with Louisville being particularly frigid today. Tonight's forecast, you can expect, like I said, some rain and potential thunderstorms. It will be a low of 52 degrees and a mid-range degrees of 63. We have a 77% chance of rain, and sunset will be at 6:51. As we go on into the weeks, the sun will be setting sooner and sooner, so please be careful and plan accordingly, especially if you are out at night. Tomorrow's forecast, we can expect also some cold showers and continued cloudy weather. It will be a high of 58 degrees and a low of 42 degrees. Sunrise will be at 7:47 a.m. Across the week, we can expect Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to wrap up our weekend with cloudy temperatures and some much-needed rain. Starting Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we will dip back into warmer weather. So, yet again, don't put up those summer clothes yet. Fall may be approaching, but summer still has a say. Particularly on Tuesday, it will be sunny weather. Looking across the states, we can see it will be continued frigid temperatures in Chicago and Minneapolis, while in Phoenix and Austin, still very warm. On this day in history, October 19th, 2022, we had a high of 55 degrees and a low of 34. It was very sunny though, so be sure not to take for granted how warm we still have it for right now. I'm Abby Perry, and when we come back, we'll kick it off to Justin Tabor with your MSU sports scores and updates.
Get ready to have some fun with the Campus Activities Board. Keep in touch with campus life. Make some new friends and embrace your creativity. Even get the chance to win some awesome prizes. The Campus Activities Board has plenty in store just for you. To be on the lookout for more events from Campus CAB, check out their Instagram page at cab_MSU. The Campus Activities Board, bringing more fun to Moorhead.
Looking for something that represents you? Moorhead Alliance has got you covered. This student-led organization offers an on-campus community to LGBTQ students, and allies. Meetings are held Wednesdays at 5 p.m. in ADUC room 301. Follow us on Instagram at Alliance@MSU for more information on how to get involved and stay connected. We hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Justin Tabor, and I'm here with your NewsCenter sports updates for the week. Starting off with some soccer, our Eagles were at home this weekend to host at Lindenwood, defeating the Lions 2-0 and capped off an already memorable senior night. Getting into the game, MSU really controlled the tempo throughout the first half, with many Eagles finding and creating shots at the goal. Unfortunately, despite this, no goal would hit the net for MSU and resulted in a scoreless tie at halftime. From there, our Eagles switched to another gear and came out of a half with an early score from junior Erin Fight, the second goal of her collegiate career. From there, MSU would take control of the game, securing another goal before defeating Lindenwood. It was a great way to honor our MSU seniors other than a sweet victory. After Sunday's win over the Lions, MSU now sits 5-5-5 on the season and 4-1-2 in the OVC. Our Eagles have a match today against Tennessee Tech, but after that, won't see action until they travel this weekend to play Southern Illinois University Edwardsville next Sunday. Next up, MSU football took a trip to Indiana last weekend and faced off against Valparaiso in a hard-fought classic, rallying to secure a close 24-21 victory. The contest had MSU struggling to make their mark early on, falling to a 14-7 deficit at the start of the fourth quarter. It was from this point our Eagles would rally and begin the comeback. Quarterback Carter Cravens orchestrated MSU's offense beautifully in the game, setting up a 92-yard drive, an 80-yard drive, and a 76-yard drive, all in the fourth quarter. With each march up the field, the Eagles would reconnect with a touchdown that Valparaiso had no answer for, going on to score 17 points in the fourth quarter alone. Defense was a key factor as well, headlined with star performances from MSU linebackers Jaleel Holmes' 11 total tackles and Isaac Armstrong's 3.5 tackles for loss. As time was ticking down, kicker Nathan Haslett would ice the game with a 28-yard field goal with no time remaining, completing the comeback and sneaking out of Valparaiso with a win. Following Saturday's win, MSU goes up to 3-3 on the season and 1-2 in the Pioneer League. Our Eagles will get a well-deserved break before lacing up to battle Tarleton State in Texas. Coming up, we got an inside look at Moorhead's recent volleyball win versus Southern Indiana. NewsCenter sports reporter Jaden Morgan jumped into the action.
I'm here at Johnson Arena as our Eagles are about to take on Southern Indiana. Coming into the match, the Eagles sported an even 10 win to 10 losses overall. The first set was dominated by Southern Indiana as MSU trailed closely behind but couldn't finish strong with the score ending at 16-25. The second set is a similar situation as Southern Indiana takes 2 consecutive sets as our Eagles are still trailing behind 21-25. The third set was a nail-biter and a turning point for Moorhead State. The Eagles closed out this set with their first win of the day at 25-14. In the fourth set, MSU continued their dominance, setting them on pace for a reverse sweep as they won 25-20. In the fifth and final set, Morehead State remained vigilant with a powerful closing set of 15-7. After a slow start, our Eagles come home with a victory, completing a 2-game series against the Screaming Eagles. I got the chance to speak to outside hitter Mary Harden and coach Kirsten Becker-McBride after the game.
I'm Mary Elise Hargan, and I'm from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. I think we're all just trying to give our best effort and play together, so I think we really did a good job of that tonight, and I think we're going to try and do that more.
My name is Kirsten Becker-McBride, and I'm the head coach for Morehead State Volleyball. Understanding how to communicate to your athletes and recognizing it may not be how you prefer to communicate, but at the end of the day, it's about communicating with them and then also growing them through this sport. This is about a lot more than just volleyball. So how can we grow them as women? And that's one of the most fun things about having the alumni back is you get to remember them when they were 15 and you recruited them and see them at 30 now.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
To keep up with MSU volleyball scores, statistics, and more, check out the MSU Athletics website at msueagles.com. That's all I have for you this week. Don't go anywhere, though, as we'll get more news updates and take a look at some viewer-submitted photos right after this.
Whether it's just for fun, for your daily exercise, or even for your assignment, the Eagle Lake Trail has something that is just for you.
The Breckenridge Hall Computer Lab has every tool that you need for your assignments and projects. Professionally edit video with Premiere Pro, or give your artwork that final touch in Photoshop. And utilize various applications available to all students to tackle anything. So come on down to Breckenridge Hall, room 334. Available at these hours.
Morehead State University Literary and Visual Arts Journal is looking for submissions for their newest project. Inscape offers a chance for students to publish their work and expand their experience with the publishing process and build their photo portfolios and resumes. Submissions can be anywhere from paintings to short stories. Deadlines for the contest vary depending on art form. Prizes will be given in each category and all pieces will be displayed at the Inscape Fine Arts Showcase on Thursday, April 25th, 2024. For more information, you can check out Inscape on Morehead State's website.
The Student Government Association has reopened their funding packets for the 2023-2024 academic year. Registered student organizations can apply to receive up to $500 in reimbursement collectively for organization money. Organizations are required to have a foundation account through the Office of Student Activities and must follow the rules and process outlined in the application. SGA will review the applications and vote on the request before being fulfilled. Organizations can apply through the Linktree link on SGA's Instagram at Morehead State SGA.
Fall has arrived and dining services was ready to celebrate. NewsCenter reporter Heather Parks was on the scene at this year's annual Fall Feast at the Rock.
On October 12, 2023, Morehead Dining Services held their third annual Fall Fest. I was able to speak with Melody Trumbo, marketing coordinator here at Morehead Dining Services, about the event.
So this is our third annual Fall Fest. We usually do it early to mid-November or October because we like for it to be around midterms time. That way we provide a safe space for students to kind of relax and blow off some steam. We have music going. We always do face painting and a pumpkin painting contest. Students who get picked as like the top 3 of our pumpkin painting contest get free entry into our big end of semester party late night breakfast that we host here. Tonight we have a featured station that is like an apple cider float station, and you can decorate it with a bunch of toppings. I think it's going to be a really good time, and I really like the vibes of this year. We are doing a lot more apple featured foods, whereas last year we had a lot of pumpkin spice. So we try to change it up a little bit every year so students can kind of try something new. And then once we're finished with this, whatever we have left over, we take to SGA Fall Fest at the end of the month.
So me and my friends are over here, and we're just painting pumpkins. It's very nice, and they have music set up, and it's just really a good time to come out and meet people out and listen to the music, get some food, and then paint some pumpkins.
For NewsCenter, I'm Heather Parks.
If you miss this year's Fall Feast at the Rock, there will be another held next year. Be on the lookout as well for the Student Government's Fall Feast on October 25th. To find out about more upcoming events at the Rock, you can follow them dining services at their Instagram at Moorhead Dining.
Welcome back, Eagles. I'm Abby Perry, and this is your viewer-submitted photo segment. If you would like to see your photos featured on our newscast, please email the following up above me, msutvweather@gmail.com. Let's get into it. This is submitted by Elizabeth Prince. It is earlier today, the cloudy weather and conditions. Earlier this week, from Chandler Henley, we have a beautiful composition of the moon just above our dorm building. Very beautiful, and the gradient of the sky. Earlier still this week, we have a photo from Elijah Fife showing off the good foliage on campus. Very beautiful colors coming through with the leaves at this time of year. If you have any photos you would like us to air on our news program, please email us at msutvweather@gmail.com. We'll be back with more news after this.
Last weekend, Rolled Over Rolled Ice Cream and the Hound Lounge partnered up to host their pup crawl in their 3rd annual pet costume contest. Our own Justin Tabor has the scoop.
This past Saturday, Roll Over had their pet costume contest, where owners got to show off their pets' cool and cute costumes. I spoke with co-owner Angie Nelson for more information on this event.
This is a pet-friendly event. We established this event to have more pet-friendly events in Moorhead, that people can take their dogs to an event instead of leaving them home all the time. So if you come to one of these events, it's dog-friendly, pet-friendly. Expect to have a good time. I look forward every year because there's a few that has done it since the first year, and it keeps getting better and better. The horse and the goat and the dogs, you just never know exactly what they'll come up with.
After the contest, owners and their pets could participate in a pup crawl, where they can visit local businesses and return to the Hound Lounge for a prize.
This is our first year moving it to Main Street, so the Main Street pup crawl wasn't for sure. I was hoping at least 10 people would show up. So far, we've had at least 25 crawlers, so I'm happy. If you come to one of these events, it's dog-friendly, pet-friendly. Expect to have a good time. Most everybody that comes, their dogs are always well behaved. So just watching a bunch of cute dogs.
For NewsCenter, I'm Justin Tabor.
The shop plans to hold the contest and crawl again next fall and hopes that more of the community will join in on the fun, so don't worry if you missed it. To see more of rollover activities, follow this Instagram at this How to Roll. That's all the news from us here at NewsCenter. Tune in next Thursday.
Good night and thanks for watching.
Show.